Welcome to Beancaster.com. I'm Andre Chiquette. Today was the Canadian 2009 Budget Day, and how did Canadians fare? Overall, the total cost of the budget, as predicted by the Government of Canada, will be deficits totaling $85 billion over 5 years, the result of a recession and a $40 billion two-year stimulus package packed with infrastructure spending, tax cuts, and targeted loans. In reading the fine print, about 22% of the budget is comprised of tax cuts that are targeted towards the working poor, the unemployed, those looking for work, those looking for help looking for work, low-income parents, natives and aboriginals, social housing rebuilding, etc. $2 billion in loans will be made to cities that applied for housing-related projects. $1.5 billion goes to the Southern Ontario Economic Development Agency. $400 million will go towards low-income senior housing. $1.5 billion will be targeted towards EI and non-EI training. $525 million for First Nations to improve school and water projects on reserves. Some other specific program expenditures include $296 million to improve air passenger security, $500 million for recreation centers, ice rinks, and pools, $351 million for safety upgrades to the Chalk River nuclear reactor, $1 billion green infrastructure fund, $175 million in new Coast Guard vessels, $335 million for cultural and arts programs, $407 million to improve via rail, new high-speed trains and upgrade tracks, and first-time buyer tax credits up to $750. When it comes to the federal income tax cuts, do not get too excited, as I've done the math and they translate into only $300 in tax savings for the average Canadian taxpayer in the 2009 year. That's how much someone making $81,000 would save. Spread over 26 paychecks, that would result in less than $12 in taxes. The budget document makes the tax savings appear more dramatic, but some of the increases in the thresholds were going to happen anyways because of the automatic annual index to inflation. As far as the true tax savings for the two bottom tax brackets, this works out to just $132.58 after you factor in the indexing of the personal exemptions. Seniors aged 65 or more will benefit from the $1,000 increase in the age credit, which rises from $5,408 to $6,408. That translates into another $150 in tax savings. A surprise to the budget was the measure that concerns RRSP and RRIF losses after death. Budget 2009 proposes that the amount of post-death decrease in value of these plans to be carried back and deducted against the income included in the year of death. Unfortunately, your beneficiaries will realize this tax benefit as it's only after death. The budget also addresses prospective and existing homebuyers in the budget by raising the amount a first-time homebuyer can withdraw from an RRSP to $25,000 from the previous $20,000, and first-time homebuyers will also benefit from a new non-refundable tax credit of $5,000 for qualified homes that close after January 27, 2009. That $5,000 equates into an average $750 in tax savings. Those who already own homes will benefit from the temporary home renovation tax credit worth 15% of home renovation projects between $1,000 and $10,000. This is worth up to $1,350 on a $10,000 project, which is 15% of $9,000. Note that this is a short-term stimulus that applies to work performed or goods acquired after Budget Day and before February 1, 2010. It's a non-refundable tax credit, which means that it will reduce the taxes payable, but there is no refund if your taxes are reduced below zero. For those who are unemployed, the Harbour government is going to extend employment insurance or EI benefits by 5 weeks for the next 2 years and freeze EI premium deductions from our paychecks. In summary, there's lots and lots of spending, some substance, but you have to read between the lines to find out how this budget will affect you and your family. One question remains: will the budget save the Tories, or will we see the coalition government governing our country, basically? I guess only time will tell. This is Andre Chiquette saying stay tuned to Beancaster.com for tips, advice, and commentary that you can put to use today. Take care now.